If you're in marketing, AI isn't just a buzzword anymore, is it? Nope. It's basically your new co-pilot. So today, we're going to break down the 4 essential AI concepts that are really shaping the future of our work, and, more importantly, how you can start using them to get ahead of the curve.
Yeah, if you're a marketer, you have probably felt this way. The AI hype is absolutely everywhere. It's loud, it can be really confusing, and honestly, it can feel totally overwhelming. But don't you worry, we are about to cut right through all that noise.
Okay, let's dive in. I think the best way to think about these concepts is like a set of powerful tools. So right now, we're going to build your essential AI marketing toolkit, one tool at a time so you know exactly what they are and how you can put them to work.
All right, first up, tool number 1, we're calling this one the Creator. And this is the one you've definitely heard the most about. It's generative AI.
So, what is it really? Well, put simply, generative AI is the incredible ability of a machine to create completely original content. Think of it as this amazing creative engine that can spit out text, images, video, even music, all based on a simple prompt that you give it. It's kind of like having a brainstorming partner that literally never runs out of ideas.
So, how does the magic actually happen? It's basically a 3-step dance. First, it uses something called natural language processing, or NLP, and don't worry, we'll get to that in a minute, to figure out what you're asking. Then, it taps into these massive databases called large language models. And finally, it just predicts what should come next, word by word or pixel by pixel, to create something brand new.
And this is where it gets really practical for us marketers. For content, imagine generating, a dozen variations of ad copy in just seconds to find that perfect hook. For design, you can create unique graphics and product mockups without bugging a designer for every little thing. And for personalization, you can create tailored email campaigns that speak directly to different customer segments. It's a massive time saver and, honestly, a creative force multiplier.
Well, that brings up a really key question. We said it interprets your prompt. So how does an AI actually understand what you're asking for in the first place?
Well, that leads us perfectly to tool number 2 in our kit, the interpreter. And this is natural language processing, or NLP.
NLP is basically the foundational tech that allows machines to understand, interpret, and even generate human language. It's the engine humming right under the hood of tools like ChatGPT. It's what makes that entire conversation even possible.
For marketers, NLP is a total game changer. I mean, think about AI chatbots that can handle customer questions 24/7, freeing up your team for the really tricky stuff. Or sentiment analysis tools that can scan thousands of social media comments to tell you how people really feel about your latest launch. And for SEO, you can analyze top-ranking articles and generate content that's perfectly optimized for search. It's all about understanding your audience's language, but at a massive scale.
Okay, so we've covered creating and understanding language. Let's shift gears and see how AI learns to understand the visual world. This brings us to tool number 3, the observer, also known as computer vision.
Computer vision is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. It's the tech that lets AI see and make sense of visual stuff, like images and videos. It's all about teaching a machine how to interpret the world through a camera lens.
But here's a really critical distinction. We humans, we're amazing at recognizing things with variation and context. You know a chair is a chair even if it's upside down or only has 3 legs. An AI, on the other hand, needs to be trained on thousands and thousands of images of chairs in every possible position to get it right. And even then, it doesn't truly understand what a chair is the way we do.
But even with those limitations, its applications are incredibly powerful. Take visual search. A customer can snap a photo of a shirt they saw on the street and instantly find similar products in your store. That's a huge deal. Or think about ad targeting. Computer vision can analyze a web page to make sure your ads only show up next to brand-safe images and videos, preventing some really costly mistakes. It's all about making the visual web both searchable and safe.
Okay, so far our tools have handled text and images separately. But what happens when you combine them? When you put them all together? Well, that brings us to our final and most advanced tool, the synthesizer, or multimodal learning.
Multimodal learning is this really cool approach where an AI combines multiple types of data, we're talking text, images, audio, you name it, to produce much richer, more creative stuff. This is the magic behind those groundbreaking tools like DALL-E and Midjourney, the ones that turn your text descriptions into these absolutely stunning images.
And this is where things get truly exciting.
because it shows us where this is all headed. I mean, right now, we're seeing text-to-image generation just explode. But coming soon, we're talking AI video creation from a simple prompt, music generation, and in the future, even synthetic voices and fully interactive 3D scenes. It's a creative revolution for real.
For marketers, this just unlocks a whole new universe of engagement. Imagine writing a script and having an AI generate a complete video campaign with different versions for TikTok, for YouTube, for everything. Or creating a single ad and instantly generating versions with synthetic voices in 10 different languages, opening up global markets just like that. You could even build immersive 3D product demos that customers can play with from their own couch. This isn't just the future of marketing. It feels like the future of creativity itself.
All right, let's do a super quick recap. We've built our toolkit with 4 essential tools: generative AI to create content, NLP to understand language, computer vision to interpret visuals, and multimodal learning to combine all of it. That's your core AI toolkit right there.
But here's the thing. A toolkit is only as good as the person using it, right? So what's the single most important skill you need to wield these incredibly powerful new tools effectively? And that skill actually has a name: prompt engineering. It's the art and science of crafting clear, detailed, and effective instructions to guide an AI to give you exactly what you want. It's how you go from a kind of generic, meh output to something truly brilliant.
I want you to let this sink in. The quality of your AI output depends entirely on the quality of your prompt. This is so important. It means you, the marketer, are still the strategist. You're the one with the vision, the goals, and the deep understanding of your audience. The AI is an unbelievable tool, but it's your expertise that guides it to create something amazing.
So there you have it. You now have the toolkit: the creator, the interpreter, the observer, and the synthesizer. You understand the core concepts and the key skill you need to master them. The only question left is, what are you going to create?